Well, hey everyone, how's it going? Today is Tuesday. It is March the 11th, and I have 5 items going out. Yay, I hit my goal again. So yesterday it started off slow, but I ended up with 5 sales, which is my daily goal. So I'm excited that I hit that. So let's get started. I have 3 eBay sales, 1 Etsy, and 1 Mercari. So welcome. If you're new, my name is Shani. I am a part-time reseller. I am a full-time hospice on-call nurse, so I work 7 days on, 7 days off. And yeah, welcome to the crazy. Sometimes I feel like it is very crazy around here. So yeah, we'll just get started. I'm going to start with my Mercari sale. And I'm trying to bring it up so I can read you the title. Let me unplug this. Okay. It is beautiful here. I don't know about where you are, but it is beautiful where I am. Okay, so Mercari, I do not get a lot of Mercari sales, but lately that seems to be, sorry, I'm making a mess. That seems to be like I sold my Burberry Brit coat on Mercari, which was, usually I get lower priced sales for Mercari. So, okay, on Mercari, I do not charge shipping. I do not like Mercari shipping. I feel like it charges the buyer way too much. So what I do, whatever I post it for on eBay, so if I post something for $10 on eBay, I'm going to post it for $15 on Mercari, if that makes sense. I try and include that shipping in the price of the item to make it actually be lower for the person. So, but sometimes, you know, I get lower offers on Mercari, and this, I got an offer for $20. This is the Comfy Cone Soft Dog Recovery Cone, size large, removable, stays, black, surgery. I was putting like keywords in there. So this is just one of those dog cones, and probably someone's dog's getting ready to have surgery or something, and they're preparing. So I'm just gonna kind of ship it in the bag it's in, but I am gonna kind of wrap it. I did get an offer of 20. I got this last year at the local pallet place, and truthfully, I don't know what day I got this on. I've had it for a while. I'm kind of running low on time this morning, so I was not able to look at my last year's inventory to get the cost of goods I paid last year for some of the items. But like the highest day is $9 day there. The lowest is $1 day. Actually, I think they have a 50-cent day, but I don't ever go to that. So, okay, so I have it in my paper. I accepted it because I just wanted to get it out of here. It kind of takes up some room in my bin. I am shipping it in an 18 by 18. This is one of the reasons I love this. I love this poly mailer, the size of this, because it can ship crazy things. It can ship big coats. Yeah, I just really like it. So my net profit was only $12.69. But like I said, I was ready for it to go, and so I could recoup whatever I spent on it last year, and make just, you know, a few more dollars more. So anyway, it is going out. I'm not worried about it bending or anything since it is a soft cone. Okay. My allergies are a nightmare right now. So I feel like I've been saying that for 3 weeks now. Okay, the next I have is a item from this year, and I'm trying to bring it up in my Vendoo. That's the one thing, my Vendoo, I use Vendoo to cross post, and it does not recognize when an item sells on or on Etsy. So I have to physically go in and mark it sold, so it will delist from the other platforms, and I had forgot to do this. So I'm doing it now before I forget. But this is a vintage University of Arkansas coffee mug, and then I added the keyword Razorbacks. So this is an Etsy sale. I have the box ready to go. This is kind of like a thicker box. And I'm like, I could have saved some money maybe, but anyway, the shipping was still decent for what I charged. So this sold on Etsy, and she put me a little note that this is for her father's birthday. So I am actually gonna kind of do something fun, even though, you know, it's not like I'm making big money on this. It's still fun. Sometimes it's the little things that get you to get repeat customers, and you know, it's things like that customer service is going down. But I also feel like people expect more now. Please don't come at me. It's just my personal opinion. And I feel like I'm a nurse and I can say that because I'm out with the general public most of the time. So, okay. So I am going to wrap this in comic paper because I love comic paper, and back in the day, kids looked at comics. I looked at comics. I think it's fun that they still put comics in the newspapers. And so I don't know what age her dad is, but hopefully he will enjoy the comic paper. So we shall see. And it adds like a little extra protection. So I don't know if I should, did I show you the coffee mug? Hopefully y'all saw it. I'm sorry. But it is going to go down into this. But what I'm going to do, I had some leftover, I always save tissue paper. And I'm just going to kind of wrap it in here. There we go. And I'm going to take the rest of my comic or the tissue paper and use it as padding. Okay, I think that is enough. Okay. I normally don't tape the boxes shut with you guys just because it's, you know, tape sound is annoying. But I'm gonna do that this time. And even though it is eBay tape, that's all I got. So hopefully that doesn't. Okay, so she purchased this for $12. I just got this year on February the 25th for 50 cents. I got it at my little local Goodwill, or not Goodwill, one of my favorite thrift stores. I only paid 50 cents for it. I even said it in my haul that if I didn't think I could post it online, I would be able to post it in my flea market. So, okay, I'm just seeing, yes, the label will fit on the top, so that's where I'm gonna put it. Okay. All right, and it is ready to go. I have a little happy birthday sticker, but I think I'm just gonna send it as is. I think that's good enough. Anyway, But something fun to do if you do hold on to comics. I kind of pull those out of all the newspapers I'm given. I pull them out of the newspapers. I actually use them for my nieces and nephews for wrapping paper, but it's fun just to kind of have and use sometimes. So, okay. And then there are 3 items from eBay. My baby chicks, you can hear in the background, they're getting so rowdy. They're a little quiet today because one of my chicks, I don't know what's going on with her. So, okay. So this first item was super cute. I'm just wanting to make sure I have the right. It's going to go out in a 10 by 13. I'm going to go ahead and put the label on it just because it's kind of bulky. So once I cram it in there, I don't want to have to mess with the label. But this is a vintage. I got it at the end of the year. I know I got this in I either got this in a bag sale or I got this, and you know, while we're standing here, or not standing here, but while we're here, let me just look it up. I did a horrible job of looking things up. Christopher and Banks. Apple Pickin' cropped denim. I got this November the 20th for $160. It wasn't a bag sale. So this is a vintage Christopher and Banks denim kind of button-up cardigan. But look at these apple. It's embroidered with apple apple design. Girls, like here's on the back a hammock. It's the cutest thing ever. It really is so cute. I'm surprised it didn't sell until now because it is that cute. But it's in great condition. And I feel kind of higher on this, but than what comps were saying, but I also felt like I kind of had a cool piece. And so I posted this for, I want to say for $24.99. I received an offer, or no, I didn't receive an offer. I received a message asking my lowest dollar, and I didn't get the message. I didn't see it until after I had sent them a 10% off, and they accepted that. And so they actually bought it for $21.60. I think that makes sense. Anyway, I sent them an offer and they bought it, and it ended up being $21.60 plus shipping. So after fees and everything, my net profit on this is $17.30. And I feel like that is very good for an old vintage top. But I think I said it in a haul a couple days ago. You know, on pieces like this, they're not around anymore. Like, you have something rare for the most part if you find pieces like this. And so it can be difficult to price. You just have to do your best on the research and then whatever you feel comfortable with. So that's what I did. I probably posted it a little bit high compared to what other Christopher and Banks vintage things were selling at, but I'm okay with that, and it paid off. So, okay, and then this last, no, not this last item. I have one more after this, but this is, I bought this last year. This is a Lands' End women's rash guard cover up, UPF 50, blue, white, striped, small pockets. So you can see the keywords I used. Lands' End does perform pretty well for me. I don't find it, or I find it way more than LL Bean. I love LL Bean as well. But this, I did get this last year. I got it most likely in a bag sale, and my net profit, I sent an offer to them. They accepted for $13.49 plus shipping. And my net profit is $10.78. So pretty good. I was happy with that. So I'm putting it in. I got all the air out of it. And then it's going to go out in a 10 by 13 as well. I kind of feel like I'm all over the place this morning, and if so, I apologize. I've had the chicken emergency, and I'm trying to get out of here to drive an hour to go to my flea market booths and my thrift stores, and it's usually a long day for me when I do that. So the earlier I can get out, the better. And this was, of course, priority to get my packages out. So, okay, 10 by 13. And my last item is another coffee mug. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I have a love of coffee mugs, especially vintage. And coffee mugs, they can sell, but sometimes they just set. So this is an eBay box. It's an 8 by 8 by 8. I love shipping my coffee mugs in this. For the most part, I am a flat rate shipper. I ship, most of my shirts are $5.50 flat. If it's a little bit heavier, a dress, it might be $6.50 or $7.50. I try to, you know, it's when you're flat rate ship, there's gonna be times you lose a few cents. There's gonna be times you have to pay an extra few cents. It kind of all evens out unless you just grossly misjudge. But on my coffee mugs, things like that, I do calculated shipping because I don't want to make, I would have to price flat rate shipping for like California or New York and Maine. And it's kind of unfair for people that live closer to have to pay that. And I mean, I don't want to make that much money off of shipping. I don't purposely do that. So I have changed now to calculated shipping on things like on the hard goods like this. So those boxes are amazing for that. But this is kind of, I'm going to say a sought after mug. But there's so many of them listed. The sell-through rate is probably ridiculous actually, but this is a vintage 1984 FTDA rainbow coffee mug made in Korea, double-sided. So it is a double-sided rainbow. It is marked on the bottom. It is heavy. It has, like mine has some marks on the inside of it that I disclosed, but it's sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And I'm happy. I got it last year. I think my cost of goods was like $1 on this. And I just love vintage mugs. I just do. I mean, I love coffee mugs in general just because I love coffee, but I'm probably going to be one of those old women that drink coffee all day long. Right now, I have to limit myself because caffeine intake kind of does a number on me, but anyway. Okay, so I have a nest for it, so I'm just going to add it in. And then I'm just going to stuff it. I know I've said this before, but if you have neighbors and you have a neighborhood Facebook group, all you have to do is get on your Facebook group and just say, you know, that you ship a lot, that you would really appreciate any packing material that people want to save for you. I have so much newspaper because my neighbors, I have a couple of them, and they are loyal to bringing me their newspapers. And so I used to think like newspapers weren't, you know, they're not pretty to look at, but you know what? It's saving me a lot of money. I still wrap my glass in bubble wrap, and occasionally I have my own shredder. So if I want to shred the newspaper, I can. Sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. But you know what? My neighbors are amazing and they're supporting me, and it's fun to come home and find stuff on my porch. So, okay. So this is gonna go in this box. And I'm making sure, because here's the thing, the name does not match who bought it. And so I want to go back to my labels and make sure that this is where it's supposed to go. And I would say always double check yourself, especially on days where you've got stuff going on. You know what I mean? Shannon. Okay, I want to go to my shipping labels. I'm trying to get to my shipping label, and for some reason, it's not letting me. Okay, yes. Yeah, the name did not match who paid for it, and so I wanted to make sure I did not screw something up. But we'll see, I guess. One thing I'm going to add to these boxes, I have these fragile stickers that I buy off of Amazon. And I just add it to each side of the box on fragile stuff that I ship out. I just buy them on Amazon. I have an affiliate link now, so if you want to see things off of Amazon that I use for shipping, that's what I use. So feel free to go there. I assume you get some sort of little commission. I've never done it before, so we'll see. So I just did it because some people are interested in, you know, what you use, what you spend. I think this was a roll of like 500 stickers. So not bad. So, okay. So that was my 5 items for yesterday. I will be doing a haul probably tomorrow. As you can see, my rack got filled up a little bit more. I went to the Goodwill yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. It was the color of the week, 75% off at my local Goodwill. And so I have started going to that Goodwill only on Tuesdays. I mean, that's kind of a lie. I did end up going again last week, but I had to take a return. I had 2 items to return. And then I found one of these items I'm debating on taking back, but I'm not going to let myself go there today because I don't want to pay full price for things. But that is working out for me to go on Tuesday right when they open. And I spent $120, I think, or $112 yesterday there. So anyway, that's all I got for the day. Have a blessed day. Be nice to someone. And just ask yourself, you know, what am I thankful for today? My husband and I started that in the mornings. What are 3 things you're thankful for? And sometimes you can run out of things really easily, and it kind of creates your brain to think like, really, what am I thankful for? There's so much to be thankful for, even the littlest things. Today I was thankful for my dog because she brings me joy and she's got such a personality. And then I was thankful for this weather and spring in general because it brings new life. And it just, I don't know, like hearing my baby chicks brings me joy. Anyway, think about the people you're thankful for too and let them know. The other day, some old friends of mine were just on my mind. I've missed them. And I just sent them a note that said, hey, I just wanted to let you all know I was thinking of you and I miss you and I love you. And so don't be afraid to reach out to people. This is a reselling channel, but I just want to promote positivity because I know sometimes we can all get down. And anyway, have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow.